Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Coach's Office Podcast, episode 33. Tony Dorsett.
Eddie Burns.
Larry Bird.
Damn. It's 3 good.
Yeah, sure.
All 3 Hall of Famers?
Yeah.
It's not good. We did
I was thinking of Eddie Bird too.
You wasn't sure though. You was like,
Yeah, I know, right? I almost said I'm done with this,
10 and 2 coach, 30, who you 33?
Who good?
Episode 33.
Episode 33.
We already started?
Yes, man.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
but yeah, he's not.
The captain.
And
No, that's what
No,
I said.
I had one tied at running back.
You good. All right, I already said him.
Who?
Tony Dorsett.
Nope, I had another one. I can't think of. I'll get to you in a minute.
Van Morris.
I didn't know y'all had started.
Damn, sure did.
What number did Iron hit with?
34.
34. Okay.
I got number 33 on my head mention.
Oh, Ronnie Harmon. He played with me.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy did 33, 4 touchdowns and 4 got beat.
Yes, sir. DJ Griffin having the building.
That's Coach Argus.
Coach Shrug in the building.
So, let's pull the curtain back a little bit. We got a late start today on the recording today because we were watching with bated breath the unveiling of the top 4 of the college football playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
There's some unhappy folk in the room right now.
Yeah.
But for personal reasons,
Yeah.
you got friends in operations.
We all team PSU.
You want to see him. You want to see him again. Whose phone is? Who is still got the thing going on? You got friends in hot players. You want to see them do the Penn State story for this year. And even since James Franklin got the job, it's been a remarkable story. You know, come back from sanctions, and building the program up, and 2-2 at one point this season, when 9 in a row, and now Big Ten champs. So it's some feelings there, but they're not.
Now that number 5, Rose Bowl first.
That's how. I mean,
Yeah, man, but they should-
going back to
the
California.
consolation ain't that bad.
It's not.
Go from Alabama to USC. God damn.
Yo, Walter like, shit!
Practice still will be fucking
Like,
insane.
we did round 1, yo.
So what is Chris Peterson saying? Well, they didn't have a watch party at Washington. But he's going to have a team meet later today.
So Chris Peterson, when he finally saw it, he probably knew before the selection came on TV.
He probably had an idea.
Right. So I think he was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. And 4, and playoff, can't win if you ain't in. And then 15 seconds after that, reality set in. You gotta play it.
And they're home away from home in the win.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
So that's 3/4.
I think it's gonna be 80% burgundy. Burgundy and white.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
20% purple.
Because Washington bringing fans, they haven't been good in a while.
Right.
They're going to find some money out there in Seattle.
They better buy them tickets now.
Absolutely.
Because Alabama's scooping them joints.
What? Absolutely. All right, but let's go to football news for this week. I know that's one of our topics. We got another topic we want to discuss first.
Yep.
Let's go ahead, Coach Holmes.
All right, so before we get to the football weekend, let's talk about Bill's offensive lineman. He got a 10-game suspension for smoking marijuana, even though his doctors prescribed it to him to fight Crohn's disease. I mean, with that, he knew the policy. You know what I'm saying? He has to take it to make him feel better. It is what it is. But he knew the policy. There's no exceptions from marijuana in the NFL.
Even though it's a recreational drug, man.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah. I don't even see what the hell is why not, because that shit don't give you no kind of age.
Sean Charles Henderson is his name.
Sean Charles. It don't give you no kind of age that much.
It don't give you no edge.
Hell no.
So why the people that don't have for municipal purposes, why they do it? Why they keep getting caught?
Because it probably means it probably relaxes. You know, like people.
They say it's the best pain medication out there. I mean, I don't know, because I don't know. I mean, am I missing something?
I mean, you got doctors prescribing it for a disease as serious as Crohn's.
Right.
That's just painful.
It's doing something.
Yeah.
I recently saw a video of this guy had real bad Parkinson's, and they let him hit some weed. Shit, like within 5 minutes, this shit was calm. He was laying, sitting
Really?
still. Yeah.
Wow, and Parkinson's, you can't control that stuff.
No, that's what,
That's what Muhammad Ali had. And the weed calm all the time.
Someone else thinks.
I'm saying it may not work for everybody,
Right,
but
right.
for him and whomever they was going, it worked for him.
Wow.
Dang.
So what do you do?
Yeah, do you think the NFL should have, knowing that he has a serious disease, that they should have, waived
I
the?
honestly think he's scared to touch that topic anymore for right now.
So stop suspending them then. Like the NBA.
No, I mean they just gonna go with their rule and not go against it until it changes the federal law.
NBA don't even test that shit.
I mean, test for it.
No. Why does the NFL test for it?
It's in the CBA.
And that's
Baseball don't test
I'll be
for it.
blaming the players, man. Cause y'all be signing these damn deals and you still gave Roger Goodell all that fucking individual power. You still saying it's okay for us to get you saying it's okay for us to get suspended because you're smoking weed. All that's negotiating power.
I didn't have my contract.
They just want that bread.
They wanted, you had the bread, but another thing is, the concession was, not as much practice time, 2 a days are gone,
Yeah.
but not as many padded practices. That's what the players really, that's what they were happy about.
I know the
Not
NFL
really.
is scared of the notion that you may come to practice high and, you're not in your right state of mind and it's a physical sport. I get that whole thing, but I think they do it now. You can't control it.
It's coaches that do it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Your doctor do it. Your lawyer
Yeah, that's
do
what I'm
it.
saying. So, I mean, it's tough. But a 10-game suspension, that's crazy.
Speaking of coaches, though,
Because it's the second time.
y'all heard what Steve Kerr said the other day?
No.
See, I smoked weed twice in the past 18 months.
I'm sure.
Just to get,
Hey, it's
He-
stressful, man.
with that, he got that bad issue.
Oh, yeah.
He got that bad back. So,
Wow.
and you walk one of his assistants, Bill Walton smokes that
He's an
stuff.
addict.
He's
No,
a
it's a
he's
natural
an
plant.
addict. He's an
Until-
advocate.
He smoked with Snoop.
Yeah, it's a natural plant until they people start adding shit to it. And
Sure.
but at the end of the day, it's a plant,
It's from the earth.
They get you high.
and it's not mixed up and all that stuff like the cocoa plant and nothing like that. But, you know what
Well,
I'm
it's
saying?
the THC in it that makes you high. The natural,
That's what makes you
the
high.
natural stuff don't have that in it.
So the natural herb without the THC, you're not high without that. Is that what? Why can't you just smoke that? But that don't take away the pain.
That does take away the pain. That's what,
The THC is more of the head high part, like the mental brain part. That's what the THC is.
But the herb actually.
Is the healing part. Yeah.
So
why can't they?
So
That's
So
like
why-
Jamaica. It's
why
like
can't
Jamaica.
that be
They would say
legal then?
that's like dirt or something like that, but it's because it's natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't have all that THC and stuff.
Oh. Learn something every day.
Die. He laughing at me.
for what?
Because he's an addict. He's a connoisseur.
This is information readily available.
Information highway.
So me personally, I think the NFL, a guy taking it for medical purposes, I think you should. This is someone.
Can you test for THC?
That's what it tests.
That's what it tests for.
It detects the THC.
So why? But if you got Crohn's disease, you can't relieve the pain without the THC. That's what I'm saying. Like if the natural herbs was healing you or making you feel better, you don't need the additives, right?
You don't.
And
So I guess
the test pulls
Shit,
up
the THC
positive.
might help me ignore the pain.
You never know. I
I'm
mean,
sure you never
And the
know.
herb actually does the healing part. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, I just think they should, a guy with Crohn's disease, come on, man. He's playing in your league, helping to make you money.
But how can you be that player and you dealing with that plus the pain from playing in the
Right.
NFL? Like,
Right. And you don't want to get addicted to like one of those Percocets and shit
Yeah.
like that. 'Cause that's even worse to get addicted to.
Yeah, and fuck
No,
the
that is
liver.
worse to get
Mhm.
addicted to. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But,
God damn.
you know what I'm saying? The
However
medicine
they work
industry
out
got
for
make their
him.
money.
Maybe he good enough to where he just say, fuck it, I can't take
And
the
it's
pain.
crazy because, this is the second NFL suspension, and he got suspended for one time in college.
Oh, so he's dealing with this shit in college.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Maybe just need to learn how to coach. Fuck it. I'm dead serious. Because that pain shit ain't no joke.
Yeah,
Yo. My career ended just because I couldn't handle the pain. I ain't had any shit up. So I know what the fuck it is. Like, It's crazy. You don't want to be all drugged up all the time. You know, playing and shit, and injecting your body and all crazy.
And I've seen people like strung out on pills,
Yeah.
man. That shit is no joke. Fall asleep with the wheel,
Yeah.
talk to me, no.
Scratching and shit. You like, oh, fuck.
Hey.
I ain't even itching and shit. No scratching.
They got that fiend itch.
Digging in my skin,
What's
like-
this Dave Chappelle character?
Biggums, Tommy
Tommy
Biggums. Just wants the rocks.
I hope it all works out for him. At least the players know next CBA, man. They gotta do something about that.
And I think that's where you'll see the change there, next year.
Stop being so focused on that money. I mean, I'm not saying you're not supposed to be as focused on money, but you got the other issues on the table that's really killing y'all.
Yeah. All right, so football this weekend. Alabama, they smashed.
Yeah.
Florida. They totally smashed them.
What was 56?
57-16.
Jesus.
It was great. It was bad.
But I saw that coming. Florida State was not Florida last week.
Yeah.
But Alabama just took it to a whole different.
Right.
Who is good?
They good,
They
man.
are good,
And they know they good.
They can beat you in all three phases.
They know it.
That damn quarterback,
Fresh. They got at least a minimum of 2 more years to deal with that. He gonna be better.
Yep. Is this Bo Scarborough last year?
Oh, it's only his second year, right?
Is it?
He's a redshirt freshman.
And they get 9 years next year.
Jesus.
The Redskins version.
Yes,
The
you know.
Redskins
They
version.
say he needs big ass running backs.
But they not just our team, but lose their OC.
Mm.
Like Griffin, word on the street said he going out there with Phil Knight.
My mother can go down there and call plays with that offense.
Stop.
All right, maybe that's church.
Stop. It takes talent. It takes talent.
So, what's another game?
We had big Pac-12 championship game,
Pac-12.
Washington and Colorado. That was a blowout. I think most of us saw that coming too. Then you had ACC championship with Virginia Tech, Clemson, which actually was a better game than both people
I
thought.
didn't expect Virginia Tech to try to come back like that.
Hey,
Didn't expect it.
But he got that quarterback.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
yeah.
Still got Bud Foster calling defense, you know.
Shout out to Bud Foster, dial that shit up.
Five
Foster
touchdowns.
guys up there, so.
Then you really hit the quarter.
He's the best non-head coach in the league. In
Oh,
college.
Bud Foster.
Because he don't want to be a head coach. But he coordinated for Virginia Tech.
Just don't want to do
Happy here.
it.
He the highest paid assistant. He got the turnover contract.
Shout out to Frank Beamer for making sure that he kept that job too.
Hell yeah.
I'll take that.
And what else do we have?
You got you had the Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
That was a good
That
one.
was good.
That was a
That was a good one. I actually fucking fell asleep. That was
I was watching that shit.
I wish I
Shout out
stayed
to
up.
Penn State, man.
I actually missed a phone call when I fell asleep.
Quarterback, Trace.
Mm.
Trace. What's his name? Trace.
McSorley.
McSorley. I don't know. Why am I bugging out? Yeah, Trace, man. He playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Yeah.
He was throwing that thing up. I mean, partly because he was tired of getting his ass rocked in that first half. Can't hold on to that thing when they send him everything. And, what's J.J. Watt brother name?
He was coming up that edge,
Around
bro.
that edge and
God.
his chest, yo. So McSorley was like, fuck, he's gonna mass protect this thing. I'm gonna just throw it up, fuck.
Yeah.
And all the Penn State receivers for the most part answered the call. But they were all underthrown long ball. Everything over 25 yards was underthrown. They just beat that DB.
What was it, number 13? The receiver, he got his life that last night, boy.
Career game.
Forward. He was like 6 for like one.
He was catching long balls and then was yakking them.
Damn.
So he was coming up with ball after 25 and then yakking them. That's a good shot at Penn State, man. I have it for James Franklin, man, 'cause he was just on the so-called hot seat fucking 9 weeks ago.
I don't want to do things with that.
I did. I'm talking about
That's what he was
Our
saying.
colleagues in the
Yeah, that's what
media.
he was saying.
the bloggers.
Yeah. You look up from hot seat to win.
Most of it came from the bloggers in College Station. Well, college, what is it? Happy Valley. Yeah,
State
the
College.
so-called, yeah, state college, so-called bloggers out there, yelling for him.
Don't get me started.
So y'all agree with the top 4?
Nope.
I do. That's what I said.
I think the one, I mean, I know you picked it right, but I'm just saying the winner of the best conference in football need to be in, which is
I agree
Big Ten
with that.
champ.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with that because
Pac-12 not even the top 3
Mhm.
conference. The SEC better, ACC better, and Big Ten significantly better than the Pac-12. That's just me.
No, I
agree.
I don't agree. I don't
Lower
disagree.
that whole fucking committee, 'cause they voted them in.
That shit's not going nowhere.
Yeah, but I knew Washington was gonna make it in. I just
I did
fucking knew
too.
it. It was like, how could you not?
The minute they got to 4, I was like, if they win, they in.
Actually, now if they had lost last night, then that'd have been.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Penn State then.
Yeah,
But-
that's good. No way. No way.
But Washington just look like they don't even belong. They're like,
Well, they got
You
the
got CB.
receiver Ross.
like who the hell they are?
Late. Ross can play. Ross can
Oh, yeah, they got some guys though.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's
play.
And
that guy.
DBs. Oh my god, at least against Colorado, that DBs was killing.
Ross is a guy.
Then
He might be my second favorite player in the league. I mean, in country right now behind him all that.
they're not bad at quarterback. Kind of fast on defense, but where I know Alabama has the advantage at is up front.
Mhm.
That's where the edge of them will take place.
Jesus Christ.
It's
Could get
it's going to get ugly. No, it's not can get ugly. It's going to get ugly.
Did you say it's gonna be just like against Florida?
Poor Ross.
Yeah.
They're gonna break the shit out of here.
Yeah.
They
gonna
gonna
break it up
up
and make someone else
True last season.
Make someone else beat. And then you give it Saban 3 weeks to prepare for that shit?
Man, them fucking redshirt freshmen will be practicing. Oh,
Right.
shit.
There was some practice time.
Oh, shit. Okay.
There was some practice time, but they're not practicing.
I mean, no, they prepping for the game. But you don't need 3 weeks to prep for Browning, the quarterback.
This is Nick Saban's time. This is a mad scientist.
Who got the best secondary in the country?
And you don't think he was drilling the dudes for 3 weeks? This is what's coming on Thursday.
Yeah, but it's nothing they haven't seen all year.
I
You
think
don't think Ole Miss passing game better than fucking Washington?
Of course.
Exactly, smashed them. They're gonna smash them.
I might even watch
That's
it.
not,
I mean, but
this,
this is what I think. I think Washington first 2 drives, they're gonna prep, OC's really got a handle on that first drive. Like, you can tell a lot from the first couple drives. They're gonna have some things dialed up. They're gonna have some things favored against Alabama's, the way they line up. They're gonna get Ross the ball. But even if they don't score, they're gonna have some success in the first 2 drives. And then maybe the drive after halftime. But other than that, it's gonna be a fucking gut fest. I mean, they still got some formidable coaches over there. They're gonna have some things in the pocket, but the players win the game. They get the personnel up front for Alabama is just insane. There's not one player other than Ross that Nick Saban will even entertain coming to Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I don't blame.
All right, so we all agree Alabama in a round. So let's go to the next game. Let's go to
Ooh, that's a good one. That's your team. That's your team.
Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson.
Ohio State Clemson.
Mm.
This is
Sweeney been waiting for this.
I had Clemson in this one.
Because Sweeney, like, he considers himself one of the best. He considers himself one of the best coaches in the country. He went head to head with Nick Saban last year and showed his ass. Did what?
did well.
And then he get to go against we went 1, now 1A. Urban Meyer. So this, I mean, for him, this platform is set for his program, for him personally. Is ain't his contract coming up? Hey man, I went head to head, win or loss with your 1 and 1A. I belong. And that's all he.
That's all he got to say.
I belong. So whatever they get, I'm $1 under them. $1.
Ooh.
So shout out to Sweeney.
All right, Clemson win this shit, man. Ain't any kind of explanation.
See, I don't know yet, bro.
I don't know yet either, man. Ohio State passing game has been kind of shaky. It ain't even been the passing game is shaky. It's Bird's been kind of shaky.
Mm.
Oh man,
But that is so wise.
it's impressive.
Can't be rattled, baby.
Can't have it.
Can't be rattled. He in there.
That's gonna be a good game. Like I ain't going back and watch no film or nothing like that. But I just gotta just sit and reflect. Oh, shit, Clemson good, man. They've been in some close games this year. You just can't rattle them.
Should have lost to Florida State.
The Sean Watson effect.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
One of the best players in the country. Supposed to win. Is anybody on Ohio State considered one of the best players in the country? I mean, J.T. Bird gets a lot of respect, but nobody consider him, oh, he's the best in the country. You got little Bosa.
Yeah,
freshman though.
Yeah.
Is he considered one of the best guys?
I ain't making some noise.
And he considered one of the best guys? I mean, I'm
I don't know if
talking
he's
best, I'm
considered
talking like
one
one
of
of
the
the top 10 players.
He's definitely one of their best athletes. One of their better athletes, defensively.
Oh, they got that middle linebacker. I don't know his name, so that's saying something. I know he's good, considered really good. Other than that,
I mean, it's all about how the
damn,
team
they
react.
fucking Clemson got Williams though, the receiver. And can't nobody pack, yo.
He's strong, yo.
Yo, I got him being the most impactful rookie next year in the NFL. Not saying he'll be Dak Prescott or Ezekiel, but from this class, I got him being the most impactful. Like, yeah, I belong here.
That's a big body.
That would be please.
What, 260?
Something crazy.
260.
Man, he's
He that
He's
big?
humongous, yo. I mean, I don't think he's 260 because he moved too fast.
God.
I don't think he's 260. Somebody look that up.
Hey, yo, if he 260,
They're
that's
gonna be at
ridiculous.
225 at the most. 6'4", 225. Which is he? Well, you're a giant. At receiver.
Hell no.
Jeez, that's good.
So I'm on the Twitterverse right now, and you'll be surprised. It's kind of split on this whole, Washington versus Penn State over who should be in. I thought it would have leaned heavily toward Penn State. Kind of half and half of my timeline.
It don't matter that. Because they ain't dead. You pack your swim trunks because they're gonna be on the beach. Penn State going out the gap. 75 degrees right now.
I've never been out in Cali.
Never been to Cali?
No. Is it hard to leave?
It's very hard to leave. It's expensive. It's expensive, but it's hard to leave.
That's why almost every time somebody get a job opportunity, they go out there, they bounce. If the offer's there, I'm out. It's Cali. 75 degrees all year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
what's his name?
And earthquakes.
That's the downside. That's part of the downside to it.
See, we got blizzards over here. What's the difference?
They right by from the water. I think snow over water any day. His name Mike Williams? Is that his name? Yeah, Mike Williams.
For Clemson.
You ready to move?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go 220.
Say 220. So, we had got a question from one of our listeners. Shout out to Brave Roman 1. It's BRAYROMAN 1. And his question is,
Away from Ohio.
Robert
Tennessee.
on the Twitter.
I know you coach one of them.
I have no idea.
What's the question?
The coach, oh shit. I came up before the Russell. Alright. So his question is, what defensive scheme is most effective versus the air raid, or in parentheses, Mike Leach version, offensive attack?
Air raid.
Maybe
Mike Leach.
Maybe you should explain what the air raid is to the
So we got-
to the novice fan.
We got the Mike Leach version of the air raid, which is
Mike Leach, current coach of Washington.
probably he got 4 receivers on the field at all times. Got a little scat back in the backfield. A very efficient quarterback. And he got 3-foot splits by his O-line. He was gonna go 2 by 2, which is 2 receivers on one side and 2 receivers on the other, or he's gonna go 3 receivers to one side and a beach receiver like Michael Crabtree on the other side. So it's ISO. And it sounds simple because, oh, that's all you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
But it's very dangerous, it's very potent, and very aggressive. Even though it's play sheet, you only got about 12 plays on it. The good thing about that is that you primarily get past it. It's not much you can do. You're not running a real power game with the air raid system with a single back if you have a pocket quarterback. Because if you had like a running quarterback, you can turn that into a power. But Mike Lee's system, he has pocket quarterbacks. So to me, the best way to defend that and is with you. Well, put it like this: you got to match up with those guys, right? So the best way to match up with those guys is put legit DBs, legit corners on those receivers. So to me, the best way to do that is go almost like a dime package. You can nickel it up, but I would prefer to go dime. What dime is, you got 6 receivers, 6 corners on the field right now, 6 DBs, right? So against 4 receivers, you have 4 corners out there, plus you have 2 safeties over the top. Now, to the novice, you would think that your box is empty. So if you put 4 down linemen down, to me, against that system, you only leaving yourself with what? 1 back? No,
2 bags.
2 bags.
If you got 4 in the front, you end up with 1. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, 2 by 2.
Yeah, so that's real dangerous going against that, because it's a lot of things. I don't want to say it's easier to block, but it's a lot more things you can do
Right.
with 4 down and 1 back. So to me, the best thing you would do is you would get into 3 down linemen. You know, put 2 of them in a 4 technique, 1 to 0.
Yeah.
That gives you 2 middle linebackers, which almost secures your second level. So just in case, you know, the guards are technically free and they go up to the linebackers, at least you have a second level to get to.
Right.
When you leave yourself with a linebacker, it's kind of dangerous. Even though the premise is I want to get to them fast. These might be my best guys, and if you get past that first level, there's only 1 guy left. So to me, 3 down linemen, 2 backers, and match up all around with two high. But that's just the standard. Because there's a lot of different things you can do. You can, the outside guys that's playing the slots, you can bring more line scrimmage, and that it kind of gives you that 3-4 look. Well, it's not 3-4 because they're not big set the edge guys on the edge, but they strong.
Fast.
You put that strong, it's like a strong safety type, you know, a quick light size outside linebacker type that can set the edge just in case they want to, you know, run something at you. You can at least set it and let them 2 linebackers free, make the play. But it's definitely a down package. The good thing about putting the guys in the 0 and 2 4s is that you can do different things. So just because you're in that front, don't mean you have to 2 gap with them guys. Like that 4 technique don't necessarily have to battle with that left tackle or right tackle. They can stunt. So when you start stunting, you're really getting into a 4 front. Bang!
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You're taking that 3 front and making it look like, I mean, you're doing things that you would do on the 4 front, which is, it gives you a lot of versatility. And it's hard as hell for an old coordinator to call against that. Because if you are in a 3 front, he wants to run things that beats a 3 front. But if he's in the 3 front and you're calling things against that, and he fucking stunting, like he in a fucking a full front, I mean, you know, you gotta have some universal things that can attack all that. So to me, that's the best way to defend it. Give yourself some versatility, put that personnel out there. You can either get heavy with it by putting bigger guys on them slot guys and then bringing them off the edge, or you can just be light and just cover. I mean, there's different ways you can do it, man. To me, that's just the most effective way. I know for us, you know, we go 2 by 2 and 3 by 1, and that gives us the most problem. Them 4 techniques, they give us help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, we've had some success with it over the years. I'm just thinking back as far as maybe a half a decade ago, it really gave us a lot of problems. We've gotten better year after year after year because we know we've seen it, so we're prepping for it. But a lot
Half
of
our league runs in that.
it's copycat league.
Half our league runs in that.
But a lot of it had to do with personnel. You know, the 5 guys you got up front, they got to be able to handle what's in the box. Period. If you got left tackles, if you got the athletic left tackle that's not a big heavy, and he going against a goddamn 4 technique that's just a fucking problem, you're gonna have problems. Whether they stunting or 2 gap, you're gonna have problems. If you got a uncovered guard that primarily his job is go to the next level, and he just mismatched by that backer that he gotta go against. It don't matter what they in. You know what I'm saying? They can send them, they can play heavy, they can mug them, they can do whatever they want. So it really depends on the personnel you got up there and who coaching them up and who's dialing up them plays. You know, in my opinion. But I've seen a lot of success. I mean, like let's say for instance, Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
If they went against Washington State and Mike Leach, they got a forefront. They not coming out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm pretty sure they'll manhandle them, but then that comes into the personnel.
Right,
That comes
yeah.
into, you know what I'm saying? So it's different ways, but to me, the most problems that I have and that I see comes out of that dime package 3-4 look.
Yeah.
It's aggressive, it's fast, you don't know what the fuck you're getting. All you know is just fucking 6 DBs on the fucking field. And these motherfuckers got some playing like linebackers, you know, you got DNs in the box playing on top of your tackle, so you think you got a mismatch there, but you really don't because they're stunting. It's a hard look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you got the guys to do it, I recommend anybody to do that shit.
Right. If you got the DBs to lock up on, and they give you all types of freedom.
They fly
You
around.
blitz up who you want.
And it's just hard for the OC because you don't know what they're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They could be too high one play,
Yeah.
and they could be cover zero the next play.
The next play with the same
The
look.
same look.
It's easy to out.
They too high.
So they not
They're
that time.
zero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
very easy to outnumber that protection at the time.
Yeah.
And if they ain't ready for it, and if that pass ain't one of them little quick passes, then you're in trouble.
Football, like I said, you can get heavy. You can have true outside linebackers, one of them slot guys. They can beat them up and play zone behind it. But it depends on the personnel you have.
Yeah.
But I think on a high school level, I think it's easier to find 6 DBs than it is to find 6 linemen to get to that quarterback and protect that box.
Unless you just like one of those Oregon State power schools.
Yeah, just get that. Just get us
Let's
in.
get them in.
Hell yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. Like our best public school, why is they're in the forefront? And they ain't coming out of it. They'll beat anybody, including them top prime
Yeah,
teams.
they got the personnel to match up.
Hell yeah, they're not
Yeah.
gonna knock that shit. And they gonna lock up on the outside and play one high.
And then you can run.
They did know that. You know what I mean? So it works both ways.
Jesus Christmas.
Shout out to Coach Parrish playing in this consecutive state championship game.
I
And
think this is his 4th championship game since he's been in the last 9 to 10 years.
that's impressive. That's impressive. He keep asking the players and be like, what's up?
We're scrimmaging.
Yeah, scrimmage you all day. Get us right.
But no, that was a response for Coach Roman. Coach Roman's actually, he's the coach at, I think it's at John F. Kennedy High School in Fremont, California.
Okay. Shout out to Cal.
Yeah.
Cal.
Sunshine.
Cal.
Thank you for your question. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Keep them coming.
So we had this whatever. So how's your Christmas month going so far? This Christmas holiday, 25 days of Christmas.
I haven't even started shopping yet. I know what I'm getting. My parents and girlfriend. I know what I'm getting. I just haven't found out what it is.
I just want to give the X's and O's a 4-1 right now.
If you're in New York City,
If you're in New York City, in Manhattan, and you even think about going to Macy's, shoot yourself.
Damn, yeah.
Because it's utter chaos.
It's that bad.
you gotta
It's that bad.
give it to them at 18.
Now you was in the middle of the Penn State, Ohio State crowd when Penn State beat.
Yes, we went on the field when the crowd bum rushed the field when the Penn State beat Ohio State this year.
Right.
Shoulder to shoulder, people stepping on your feet, you ain't care. Everybody was
Maybe
happy.
Penn State.
It was 104,000 in the stadium. At least half of them were on that 100 by 53 yard field. Right? All right, so that's the picture, right?
Right.
Macy's, during Christmas season, which I was at yesterday, was worse than that.
Damn.
And it's 8 floors of that shit.
8 floors.
8 floors. Oh, excuse me. Boom, boom, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, just bumping you. It's I don't know how anybody can shop in that chaos. It was crazy. First of all, it's the biggest department store I've ever seen in my life. It's 8 floors. It looked like the mall. But it's a store. It's not,
Bigger than any mall here.
it's bigger than, oh my God. It's 8 floors.
Yeah.
It's 8 floors. The line just to get on the elevator looked like he was buying tickets to a Rolling Stone concert. This is long as shit just to go to the elevator, man. You know, some people just can't climb them steps. And my wife had to go to the bathroom. So she ended up going to the bathroom on the 7th floor. That was the one line that wasn't 15 minutes long, just to get to the ladies' restroom. So that's just your one. I mean, you can, you know, go for the experience, but fuck that. You can't pay me to do that shit.
I ain't going to Walmart.
I hate Chipotle. Listen, I hate Chipotle. I know I might be the only person in America that said it. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a Chipotle across the street from Macy's. And I'll tell my wife, I'll go eat at Chipotle while she fucking shops at Macy's. That's how bad it is.
Damn.
That's how bad it is.
Wow.
I'll go there, wait, spend 3 hours in that motherfucker. And I'll order food and eat it. I'm not doing that shit. It was crazy.
More power to you, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say more power to you.
Shit.
She talked me into that shit. Who thinks it's gonna be that bad though? And it's 3 weeks before Christmas. Just imagine a week out.
Yeah.
They make money up in that month.
All kind of 40% off. Buy one get
Who
one
owns
free.
this
sale.
building?
They got different sales in New York than you even had in Maryland. I never seen a Coach section with a 40% off discount.
Damn.
Never in my life. Besides the outlet. This was a department store. Retail price.
Shit.
And they were pulling them off the shelf. It's crazy. I never seen a line in a Louis Vuitton store. You know, you go to a Louis Vuitton store, it's usually like you,
Right, 12 people.
270, and a security guard. That's it.
And a couple of y'all just looking.
It was a line
Right.
to purchase things in a Louis Vuitton store. That's crazy.
That is
A line? I'm like, wait,
I couldn't do
is this a line? And remember what just named this? What was happening? I mean, she really was in, you know, one of this bag, travel bag. I don't see how much it is. She was like, how much you think it is? I said, how much you think it is? She was like, well, I think it's about $1,800. It was a travel, like, you know, a suitcase that you would take and get rolled whatever. I said, I think $2,800. So the lady came up, was like, you need some help? I was like, yeah, think about getting the bag. How much is it? She was like, $4,800.
Shit.
The fuck?
all right, thank you.
For a bag, yo.
A suitcase.
That shit better roll itself.
It was a traveler.
Follow me wherever I go.
Wasn't the
I'll
biggest
make
one they
sure.
had. It was just the one that she caught eye.
That shit better fold my coats for me
And it was a line in the store.
and pack itself.
I got a quick story. So this I was in, you know, at Towson Town Center, they have the high-end district, part of the mall. So I went in, matter of fact, the coach, Marcus was with me. So I forgot the reason I'm all looking for. So I go to the Burberry's. Because at this point in time, like, I really, really wanted a Burberry. Really wanted it. So, okay, go see, just go prices, see how much it costs. Going in there, so I'm looking around, like, got some nice stuff in here. Like, some reasonably priced stuff, like a sweater was like, you know, 120, something like that, 120, 160. So sorry,
I'm buy your half price sweaters new.
yeah. So then I was like, all right, you know, I said, you know, Miss, what can you point it? Because I didn't see any ties. What are these ties? She showed me the ties. Over there, get ties. Pull it out. Saw that price tag. So won't be buying that. $210.
For a tie.
That's crazy. To some people, that's reasonable.
Some people that's reasonable.
That's just not me. We're never doing that.
My boss at a regular job at CBS Radio Baltimore, his wife last year got him a tie. He wears pretty regular. It's a very nice tie. So I said, hey, you know how much that's nice tie you got? You know, I was like, oh, my wife got it for the Christmas, blah, blah, blah. She paid about $275 for it.
That's crazy.
What?
Yo, I don't want to pay us for shoes.
That's crazy.
Ties?
But I rock it. If somebody gets
Someone
one,
there too.
I'm not buying myself.
I get mad when I gotta buy $80 tires. I get mad.
I'm not buying them. I'm paying
I'm sure you can G.
$80. Shout out to K&G.
Right.
Hopefully they send you a discount something in the mail and shit.
I get a discount for especially for the small.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
Shit, I got a hanger full of ties.
That's what's up. I don't have to wear ties that wear. I think I worked that hard and had that privilege. I wear ties. Fuck that.
You teaching, you working with kids, all right?
And I ain't in no lecture hall. I gotta wear
That's what I'm
ties.
saying.
I'm so glad
I gotta get down dirty.
Stuff like that, yeah.
I gotta roll my sleeves up sometime and get dirty.
Can't do that every time. Can't do that every time. You got, kids, if you ask you, you won't come out that time.
Not at my school. I'm not coming out now. That's the nicest group of kids I've ever heard in my life.
You gotta tell the story of what a day like is for you at Kingsville.
Well, shout out to Kingsville Elementary. You know, I'm one of the 2 males in the whole building. I'm a resource teacher there, so I work directly with kids. The other one is a gym teacher, and the other one is a music teacher. So I'm in the classroom. And they just so nice. Like I've never been around a group of students who was just nice. But then you meet their parents, the parents are just nice. Right? So, I got a big responsibility in my school. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm the only African American person or staff member in my school. It's 5 non-Caucasian students in my school.
5, just 5?
Just 5.
That's like my others.
5. Right? So it's I'm it. Right? So it's this stat that came out, right? And it blew my mind. Right? And I'm totally off topic, but we just talking about the culture at my school. Right? So the stat came out that 75% of white America don't have any black friends.
Right.
Like just don't, not necessarily black friends, but just don't communicate with them. Don't have to. Some don't want to. Some don't know how to.
Right.
It's just don't. Right? So I found out this stat going into my first year there. And I don't even know why. It's just, I think I was listening to a talk show or something. Somebody just brought that stat up. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, that's almost impossible. Like, you really have to be underneath a carpet somewhere to not have no interaction with black people. No, that was the stat. 75% don't have any interaction with African Americans. Just don't. Just that's the circumstance. Either they don't want to, don't know how to, or just don't. So I was like, that's fucking impossible. This is no way. At Kingsville Elementary, it's possible. Because just in that community, no African Americans live there. Just don't. And it's one of them little communities where, you know, you do all your shopping there, all your extracurricular activities, all that social places, all of it is right there. And just to give a dynamic, you know, I live in Prairie Hall, Maryland, which is the next community up is Kingsville. I live 8 minutes from my school, right? But I think I got the most diverse place in the world. Like everybody lives in my neighborhood, right? All kind of nationalities. But in Kingsville, 8 minutes up, all white, right? And to put it all in perspective, I have a good friend used to coach at one of the schools in Baltimore County. Where Coach Payne works at that program. So he lives in Kingsville. And I didn't even know that. Right? So he asked me, you know, I saw him, he was like, where you been in? And I was like, well, I'm at Kingsville Elementary. He was like, what? He said, Kingsville? I said, yeah. He said, how is it there? I was like, this is good. He's like, how they treat me? I said, they treat me like a king. I'm the guy. He was like, anybody else in there look like you? I was like, no, man, I'm the only one. He was like, you might be the only one within 10 miles of that one. Yeah, because they, you know, it's just, and I don't think it's like, I want to live out here because it's all, it's just, that's just how it is. So that put that stat in perspective. 75% of white America has no interaction. So when I say I have the pressure, because I'm it. Right. I'm the interaction with those people. So if I wasn't there, they wouldn't have
You
no
on your back.
interaction. Yeah, everybody on my shoulder. Everybody, right? Everybody on my shoulder.
Carrying this truck.
So I gotta wear ties.
No,
I ain't saying that.
No, just be being articulate and smiling, to have a demeanor, being educated, and be able to talk. That's important. I can feel like Obama.
Yo, if they walk through here with a collarless polo shirt, yo.
I do wear V-neck polo style. I wear V-necks too.
Damn.
Hey man, it's the culture.
It's like white boys living here. Harry Hall living.
No, it's just I never even realized. No, I'm into it. So when they see the sagging jeans and the Millie rocking on TV and the talking with the front them off, I counter that.
Man.
I'm the counter because that's their interaction. When they just happen to be watching Kanye rant on CNN, I'm the counter because Mr. T not doing that.
Mr. T's not that guy.
I'm not that guy. See, what I'm saying? So I'm like the balance. Cause they like, all black people act like this. Well, no.
Mr. T don't
Mr. T don't
act
act
like
like that. You know what I'm saying?
I like Mr. T. He good.
He's so nice. Everybody seem like they so aggressive. But it's funny. I don't even know how we got on this subject.
Because I just went on with a typical game. Like,
I love it. Like if something was seriously what had to happen when they like, well, kind of opening here. You want to come here? The circumstances would have to be so astronomical where everybody would be like, great, you can't turn that down. I'd be like, what? Why would I leave this? It's heaven. And now it's not even heaven because I'm like, and trust me, it's not because I'm around people that don't look like me. It's because of take all that out of it. It's just a good position for me. 8 minutes from my house. Everybody's super nice. No behavior problems. Administrative team supportive. A lot of people, most of the teachers, which are women, are my age though. You know what I mean? It's just good. So Coach White left Milford Mill today. That would be, and he was like, all right, Charlie, you gonna be the head coach? I was like, oh no. Oh no! Like, come on, man. Oh no. I might leave with you, big fella. Where you going?
Where we going?
A lot of them students there, I'm like, nice.
no,
I can't use that term. But no, that's a shout out to the people that work at elementary schools. I should have made that jump. This is my 3rd year there. I should have made that jump a decade ago. I think I was born to be an elementary school teacher.
Really?
I love it.
That's what's up, man.
You do have much for hair.
I know. I was in high school, outside of coaching them craziness. Woo! I'm great all the time. Dang.
Yeah, I ain't getting no gifts for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that's
Say no,
Christmas gifts.
I feel like I get my mother something, but
You think you gotta give your mother
I
something?
gotta get my mother something. But other than that,
Shame for you. He might be looking his mother up there.
you know,
Coming with bags, like, hey, I did that.
hey man, I got 4 children. Got a lot of gifts coming up.
So you want you to expect things from him. Got that good government job.
I cannot get that on
I'm gonna get her something. I asked her what she wanted though. She told me. She like, you know that camera you got?
Oh my God. You
yeah.
got a professional camera.
Right, like, yeah. She's like, yeah, how much want to cost? A lot?
And you wanted just for
She's like, oh, okay.
You want just the head?
Yeah, she's like, you know, you talk about gifts, I think about, you know, the big gifts. I'm like, yeah, I see.
High price.
Like
Probably old.
I'm thinking about some perfume or something. Like, you talking about a camera.
Gift card to Outback or something.
Right. Man, please.
My mom at the age now where she'll take a gift card.
Gift cards are the best. Gift cards are the best.
Yeah.
So I'm crazy because I can get calls all the time from my family members, friends, whatever, and they just pile up. So just recently, I cashed in a couple of them. I had a shitload of Amazon gift cards, and I just bought some stuff on Amazon that I normally just wouldn't buy.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I love gift cards.
Just from the experience.
Just from the experience, like, damn, it was like free money, like for real. You know, it's of course you're not thinking about even doing anything on football season. So
Right.
now it's football season, I just see life in a whole different lane.
Especially if you let them pile up.
I'm doing activities with my wife and kids. We going to restaurants, we taking road trips and shit. Doing football season? Shit.
How did that
Don't
go?
even think about none of that shit. First of all, I ain't even focused on that shit.
Right.
I'm focused on football. And then I just be dead tired, just mentally. So now football season over. I mean, we lost, you know, we finished them prematurely, so I'm still geeked up about that, but it's different.
Yeah, I canceled so many dates on football season. I was like, I don't even feel like going no more. Yeah, we going on. Next time.
You know, once you get married, it's them dates that your wife give you 7 months in advance. You don't care for what season it is. It's them can't miss ones.
You got what in calendar?
Hey, I just experienced it, what, 2 podcasts ago?
Sure.
I was like, can't miss this show. Can't miss it. I'm like, well, we record. I don't care. Postpone it to summer. That's why I was like, we can record later. Or y'all can do it without me. Because Miss Charlie didn't ask for me.
Can't argue with that.
Damn. Now I don't want to miss the podcast. I ain't trying to.
Okay, that's how you got.
I ain't trying to have that pillow talk with
You
you.
know, you say you go to the home dinner every night. Don't want no troubles.
I know when to pitch it back.
Hey,
We put Kenny Rogers say, gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him, know
That's
when
a
to walk
skill.
away.
that's a skill. Because in my 20s, I probably would have beefed him on that shit. I would have. Like, I got responsibilities. I ain't great. I can't let my business partners down. Man, shit. Now I'm 44, I'm like, y'all got it. I see y'all next week. Y'all got it. I ain't trying. Because obviously in the 20s, you lost them battles. Like, it just is what it is.
But you know, back on back on the shopping thing. So, a couple days ago, I went to Walmart, middle of the day, middle of the week. Like, I'm thinking that it's going to be, you know, not a lot of people. I can be in and out. And I wasn't like, I was buying food. I was, you know, right there taking care of the house. Man, they was in there buying stuff up like it was Christmas Eve. TVs, iPads.
This wasn't Black Friday.
No, it wasn't.
Cyber Monday.
This was 3 days ago.
Jeez.
I was like, yo, what is going on?
Beginning of the month.
Beginning of the month.
Everybody prolongs their bills in December.
Yeah, anybody. And then, did Walmart bring the layaway back?
Yeah.
Somebody brought layaway back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm on that way back.
I don't advise that.
Well, they had that code on there for 2 summers now. I'm getting that motherfucker out this week.
Y'all couldn't put nothing on the way.
I'll pay it up, boy.
I'll forget to go get it.
Yeah, I would too.
When I worked at Shoe City back in the day, we had layaway. There was a time where I actually forgot I had shoes on layaway.
Yeah.
I worked there.
I looked up and was like, hey, that's my name.
Yeah, right, exactly. What are these? Oh, shit. Right, only $25.
I could have been fresh months ago.
Exactly.
I never was a layaway guy. My memory's terrible. I know I forget.
Man, I ain't for the crowds and stuff like that. I'll do my shopping online.
Online
Shout out to Amazon. Shout out to Amazon.
Yes,
Y'all can plug us if y'all want.
yeah, Amazon.
It's in the chat.
Good.
I just got one of Fire tablets too. Amazon Fire.
Mhm.
It's alright.
It's
I need a Fire tablet though. I mean the Fire
Stick.
stick. I need to get one of those. I heard it was nice.
Hey, nice.
I
can plug you in.
My homeboy something.
I can plug you in.
I know you got plug.
You got those things updated, don't you? Like every
Yeah,
so
one person I get it from, do it for free. If it's free, it's for me.
yeah, I saw somebody on Facebook charging like $75 to update or some shit like that. 50 something.
And they're a friend of the program.
Alright, so
Let's wrap it up.
oh, I do actually got one more thing.
Okay.
For those that like Netflix, they download, they let you out, they download
Yeah,
movies now.
yeah,
Yo.
yeah,
That
download
shit's
movies now.
clutch.
What you mean?
Correct.
If you got if a movie on there,
Mhm.
right, and say wherever you going, you don't have a signal for Wi-Fi, nothing like that,
Mhm.
you can download it while you're home.
Oh,
and
watch it later.
offline. Yeah.
Netflix on Comcast now.
For real.
It's part of Xfinity.
Wow.
Like you can stream off your TV. It's like, I guess, connected.
They're trying to compete with the prize.
It's gonna come to a point where every major movie station is gonna have an app. Well, shit, they do now, but it's gonna be strictly apps. Probably. I think they're gonna start taking cable away. So
It's streaming is where it's at.
because
Where it's at.
yeah, because I think that's where they get most of their money from. I mean, except for people who don't really use their phones and stuff like that and still pay for the subscription, but it's easy to just go on your phone and put it on your television.
Yeah, plus cable is, I mean, it's almost like a robbery.
Highway robbery.
It's a robbery.
I don't look at 200 channels. I'm like,
Yeah.
man,
Right. So it's almost like a monopoly, like, you need it, so
right.
that's why we're gonna get it. And then Fios came and kinda knocked cable out,
Mm,
but they still was the dominant. But now streaming just killed everything. Because it's no such thing as illegal streaming. It's coming from a service. So even though they're charging you, if you can find a way to get around the charging, it's not illegal. It's not like bootlegging.
right.
Because it's still streamed, it's still coming from the service.
Yeah.
If you have the software to get it, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So that knocks a lot of cable. I mean, I got friends that don't have cable. They just stream everything. With an Apple TV or Fire Stick.
Yeah.
They stream everything. I mean, you need the cable, I guess, for the Wi-Fi.
I think
So
so.
it was a service for the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
you just need the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But now they got smart TVs now, see?
That's all you really need. It's just
All
the
the apps already
Wi-Fi.
on the television, yeah.
But I heard they smash it for the Wi-Fi.
Really?
They hit like, you still,
That you want to
still
try
need
to
the
do
Wi-Fi.
yeah.
To that basic cable that
They
you
try to
want,
package it up.
the
Like, you
Wi-Fi,
can't do this,
just as much as you get HBO shows.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
But this is gonna come a point to where, Apple gonna put out a service or something.
Oh, that's coming.
Or Google, somebody gonna come out with a service where you don't need the Wi-Fi.
I say Google gonna do it first. Come on, their own
Google.
thing.
They got so much stuff, I didn't even like, damn, I didn't realize.
You say they can?
I didn't even realize they had a Google phone. Like, it's a phone.
Yeah.
Like, it's beefing with Apple and Samsung now. And I had no clue.
I
I'm
just
thinking
saw
it's
the
still
first-
like an app on the phone. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They're killing the market right now. Because iPhone can't have iPhone nothing without Google capability. You're never gonna have an iPhone without Google on it. But Google can have a phone without iTunes on it.
Sure can.
Because they got Google Play. You know what I'm saying? They killing the market right
I think what's killing Mac or killing Apple is that the exclusivity, like you can't mix match
now. Yeah.
things with it.
Because I
You
think
gotta
it's
use
scared. Like,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I saw what they were trying to do. They trying to put a monopoly on everything, but
But Google showed that you ain't gotta do that. At first Samsung was doing it, but Apple was just so much better than Samsung. But Google, I don't know nothing about the product, but it's just a simple fact that Google was doing everything Apple was doing. And they don't have to have Apple compatibility. But Apple needs Google compatibility.
this is my first Apple phone. I kind of like it. I do like it. Only thing with the Droids do more.
Yeah, you got little glitches and stuff.
Yeah, but it's like they overheat too fast. They do start burning up.
The thing I like about Apple is that you can have an old Apple product and it's still, you can still put the newer software on it.
Mm.
Except like iPod touches and stuff, like iPads, that eventually is gonna die out.
Right.
But the phones, I mean, I got a file, I get joked about it every day. But I can put the same software in it and do the same stuff, it's just smaller. I get joked all the time. But them nice kids at Kingsville, they all joking because they got iPhone 7s and 6s.
How you been in elementary school with iPhone 7?
Hey,
You really need to ask.
they eating good.
Right.
They eating good. They coming in with great iPhone 7, look just like a fucking iPad. And they use them in school.
Must be nice.
They gotta look up Google, they not. You know, they already got devices. Every kid in my school got a iPad or a laptop or a tablet, yeah. If they gotta Google something, they pull out the phone first,
Really?
before they even open that device.
First grade. Well,
First grade!
Wow.
It's crazy. Technology is insane. You can't,
Well, that's it for us. I'm gonna run down the ways to contact us. Well, email is thecoachesoffice2016@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter at coaches_office. You can find us on Facebook at the Coaches Office Podcast. You can find us on YouTube at the Coaches Office Podcast. I'm gonna post this whole episode on YouTube, so you'll be able to finally get to see the whole show.
he said,
And you can find our show on iTunes, Google Play, Automatic.com.
yes, sir.
And my personal Twitter is Coach_Hargis, HARGIS.
Trog, TROG, at Coach_Trog on Twitter. or you can hit me up on any other sites. Keep your questions coming, we'll be happy to answer. If you wanna do some cross promotion, we'll be happy to do it with you. Be a guest on the show. See you next week.
You know what we forgot to talk about? My Twitter week.
Let's go.
So
Let's go. Because I have no clue.
I gotta give the condensed version before we get out of here. So basically what happened was, I'm on Twitter, and a young lady from Philadelphia posted a picture of Kid Play and out in front of the New York Harbor with the kid had on the retro, they weren't retro Jordan 3s, but they were Jordan 3s. He had the white ones on, Play had the black ones on, a bunch of females in the background, red Mercedes-Benz, New York Harbor, great picture. So she says the 90s was lit, and of course lit is now millennial term for hot or
90s what? 90s hip hop or just the culture?
the culture itself.
90s, okay.
Culture itself. So I see the picture and I said late 80s, but I get where you're coming from. Right. So a couple minutes go by and she says, no, actually, it was 1990 because she went to an image site and the caption said circa 1990. Now we're all college educated men in this building. We all know that circa means approximate, which means there's now no definite date to
Right, probably be 89, 88, 93.
correct. So somewhere in that time frame. So me being the journalism major that I am,
From the Morgan State.
from the Morgan State University. First of all, I was perturbed because here's someone that was born in like 93, 94, trying to tell me about a culture that I grew up and lived in. I grew up on Kid and Play.
Right.
Exactly. The Getting Funky video with the two hype shirts and doing the Kid and Play, Kids Love and all that. I grew up on that. Not only that, but I've been DJing for 20 years.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you just killed it.
No,
So-
she wasn't ready.
So here's what I did. I have an extensive, not Jazzy Jeff extensive, but a pretty extensive record collection. So I went in my archives and did some searching. Guess what I had in my hand? The original Kid and Play 2 Hype album.
Damn!
Which was released in 1988.
Boom. And you said late 80s.
What's on the insert of the album? That picture. So what I did was took a phone, took my trusty iPhone 7, took a picture of it, added her, and said, actually, it's 1988 because this album was released in 1988. And I circled the little.
She was like, what's the album?
No, she didn't respond at all.
Because she was born in 93.
She didn't respond at all.
We was on CDs and shit.
Really, you get the 7?
I'm sorry, what?
You get the iPhone
I have
7?
an iPhone 7, sorry. So no response. So basically, you know, as a journalism guy,
Facts.
facts. You can't come at me sideways without your facts in the room.
Damn,
Because I will find something.
she can't just have an opinion.
No, you can't. Not when your opinion is wrong.
Not when you was. Not when
And you trying to
was
check
5
somebody.
when the album came out.
You trying to check somebody. No, you weren't even born when the album came out. You were born in 93. The album came out
I'm sorry.
old.
Yeah, the album was 5 years old when.
Yeah.
She was born. I'm sorry.
Can't do it. I won't allow you to do it.
Yeah,
And you can't.
she went back and forth. I mean,
You come with the actual.
You understand?
Actual.
I
No.
gotta learn how to shut it down. Because I don't know how to post some pictures and shit.
I can do it.
Yeah. Exclamation points. That's my shutdown. Exclamation points.
That made him serious.
That means I'm serious. I know what I'm talking about, Danny. All right, with that being said, I'm DJ Greg Home on Twitter. Try to keep me straight cuts.
Damn.
And I'm DJ Greg Top on Instagram, Snapchat, holla at me. We can talk about anything. Music, sports, whatever.
That's good.
You know what we haven't talked about yet? NBA. We'll say that. We'll say that.
I'm sorry.
We'll say that.
I'll be sitting back, listening.
All right. So next week, y'all. Peace.